Okay, ladies and gentlemen, let's take a look at area of a square and area of a rectangle. Now, this is just a little section of our larger areas. But let's talk about the concept of area. The concept of area would be the space inside a figure. So I have a strange figure here. We'd be looking at this just as if I were painting this figure. That's going to be the area contained inside. So it's going to be, of course, units squared. Now, let's talk about the most basic of one of our shapes, a square. A square has all sides, ready, congruent. Now, congruent, of course, means same shape and same size. Now, in this case, we have a symbol that's an equal, but with a little approximation above it, because they are not the same exact thing, they are congruent pieces. And so we have all sides are congruent. We put little tick marks. All angles are right, meaning they are 90 degrees. And so, of course, if they're all 90 degrees, as indicated by the little squares in the corner, that means they are also all congruent. Now, formula for the area of a square is going to be nothing more than length times width. Now, some of you say, no, it's sides times side, it's side squared. And that's fine. But we want to use a formula that's going to work for multiple shapes, not just for a single. So area equals length times width. If I have one side of 6, then automatically the other sides are 6. So if I plug that into my formula, area equals what times what? And that's 6 times 6. Very good. Okay, now, in this case, you have a rectangle. And rectangle, you have all sides up. Wait, pause. It's a rectangle, not a square, so it's not all sides. It's, in fact, opposite sides. Opposite sides are congruent, which means this one goes with this one goes with this one, but not these two together, okay? So you have opposite sides congruent. Now, all angles, they are still congruent because they're all, again, right angles or 90 degrees. So you could have that. Now, let's find area here. Again, we're doing length times width. So let's say I have 6 here. Well, that would work for 6. This would be 6 because opposite sides are congruent. However, I'd need some other number. Let's say, I don't know, 70. Okay, so it's 6 wide and 70 long. And so what we can do here is say 6 times 70 is going to equal the area. The area equals 420. There you go. So you can fill it out on your worksheet. If I've given you a Zaption or if I've given you an Ed puzzle, make sure you put the answers in the correct blanks there so that they're recorded. All right, remember the notes will be online.